think it's safe to say we bungled
Hey,
this intro.
subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, like and subscribe. If you only liked it, I appreciate
Oh my gosh,
what you've
Andrew.
done here. Sorry.
You chose now for your mic to go haywire.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just joking.
Andrew is severely affecting the
Sorry.
professional
Chosen now
sound
for your
that we
Hey,
do.
guys.
haywire.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just
Andrew,
joking.
You gotta pop your peas now.
Pop the bees.
Now I hear myself.
Oh, wait, everyone's gonna see the wrong game. Oh crap.
Oh no.
What is
Sorry,
happening?
Frostpunk.
Alt Z. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, how was Frostpunk, Brent?
It's actually very good. What'd you say, Katie? Yeah, we're doing fine. Don't worry.
Come listen to us.
Yeah, I've had to restart it twice already.
Oh, I hear myself because I had the stream playing. I'm an idiot.
I do it all the time. It makes me feel better.
I do it all the time.
I'm about to lose again, but I don't know for sure.
Breath losing again.
What are we doing? You are in greenest still. Man, what good use of this map we've made.
We try the bluest.
So you have a large contingent of townsfolk
Mm-hmm.
with you
I
here.
believe we were going to travel back through the secret
Yeah, I think we were gonna
passages.
lead them up the lazy river, and
Yeah,
then to the secret passage.
Okay.
Are y'all? I think y'all gonna tune in Saturday morning when I start my stream.
That depends on if it's at 5 a.m.
It's probably 6 a.m.
What?
Yeah, that's probably
No.
a streaming market that's not saturated, right?
Well, it is by like Europeans.
That sounds terrible.
Welcome
Sounds
to life with Declan.
I would do that
Delkin.
anyway. I'm not gonna blame that on him. All right, what are we doing?
I would like to see if any of the villagers need immediate attention.
There are 3 of them, I suppose, who can't walk on their own.
I think you said 2, but
2? Sure.
we can go with 3. Because Marketh and Darketh each got one.
Yeah. So they're currently carrying them. There's no one who's like bleeding out or anything.
Alright.
So
I touch each of them anyway and say, Cord be with you.
Praise Cord! I yell from behind him.
wait, what?
Cord is my deity.
Wait, I thought. Did you change it again,
After the first,
or did you just
Um,
never set it the second time? You were just
we
like,
never had it set officially.
okay.
Once you said, you mean this chaotic evil guy? So, Cord is the storm god and the lord of battle.
Okay.
The Lord of Babel?
Battle.
Oh. That makes more sense.
He is chaotic good though, but who wouldn't be?
Good. That describes you pretty well.
Well, we don't know Foz that well yet.
Yeah,
Let's
I
not
mean-
assume he's good.
we'll just run with it. So anyway, I suppose we'll start walking up this creek here.
How many people do we have in tow?
2 or 3 dozen, I think 3 dozen.
Oh my gosh! Turtle Man, you've been busy.
The
Charterman's passed out.
I don't quite know what. I've rescued all of these townfolk.
The savior!
We must get them back to the keep.
And you said they're wounded?
No,
Two
well,
are wounded.
2 or 3 are, yeah. The rest are,
Are they of
Be-
all ages and
yes. Yeah, you've got some children with you, some men, some women. You've got the priest, who is kind of leading the group. He was the one who ushered them out when he saw Darketh and Marketh kind of at the foray. After everyone was very scared of the turtle. But
okay?
in spite of everything, they
Punched the
recognize...
door down.
Yeah, they recognize the turtle is not a threat. But they
What?
are giving him
Yeah.
sideways glances, like, what the...
I'm only a threat. I'm not a threat until I need to be.
Yeah, how many turtles do you think are in the world, though? Like,
Nook.
people?
Show off your jumping skills.
I am going to jump from flat-footed over this this wall. And then I'll do it while carrying a villager.
Ooh. Roll an athletics check.
I'm doing it.
It's like you
Nat
would've
1.
just
Nat
kept
1.
adding
Nat
to it until
1.
you had to
Nat
roll. Carrying 7 villagers.
I was wondering how many I could... Okay, hang on. I'm trying to pull up my character sheet here. All right, here we go. Don't fail me now. Athletics, you
Nat
say?
1. Nat 1. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a pretty graceful jump, gotta say.
I look as I'm jumping over. I want to Foz, like, what?
What?
Physics don't apply, son.
Asserting dominance.
I feel the ground shake as Nook lands.
Do we heal whenever we level up?
You leveled up? I think so.
Yeah.
I'm back at full health, so...
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting your saving throws back unless you got more saving throws.
I don't think I had to do any
You know what I mean?
Is that a hit
You
dice?
gave me hit dice?
Yeah, hit dice. Yeah, hit
I
dice.
did get. I'm at 2.
Yeah, mine are back.
Oh, whatever. You keep them.
All right.
What could go wrong?
Just gonna up this difficulty.
Gonna add a few more kobolds.
Bacon some more nat 20s. We are never gonna roll like we did last game. It's Brent's
That
choice.
was
We did that.
that was beautiful.
I still haven't been hit.
Um,
Peasants into
think
the
I rolled-
river.
You do have.
Ask
I rolled, like,
our
3
scent
natural
from the
20s.
kobolds.
I rolled 2 in a row.
What's
so
it
as
called?
you go back, you travel back with relatively little incident.
We travel back through the river.
Yeah.
Just around the river bend.
We're all walking through
Hold
it.
on.
Like several dozen of us.
This ankle.
I mean, it's
river.
like, yeah, it's like a foot tall. The children.
It's
You know-
asking our scent from the kobolds.
The children can ride on like my shell.
Should we fashion rafts?
So, yeah, relatively little incident. You do notice, just in general, the atmosphere is building. It's dying down in most directions, but the closer you get to the keep, the louder it gets.
Do we hear like a chant?
Okay. Everyone start army crawling through the river so no one can see us as we approach the tunnel that we came
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah, Noke, roll
Yes.
a perception.
I'm assuming I'm in front. Is that okay with everyone
You
else?
seem to have moved your person in front.
I was just randomly moving. Okay. Perception, you say. Roll a perception, or do you want to know what my passive perception is?
Well, you asked me if you heard a chanting.
Oh, fair enough. You're right. I did ask a question. Perception it is.
Oh, hello, that's
Whoops.
unexpected. No, you may stay here forever doing that.
Oh.
She's rubbing my shoulders. Oh, you got a 4? What does that turn out to?
It's a 7, I think.
7?
Yep.
It's just, you hear the sounds of just voices.
I relay that information to the party.
Hear
It
the
sounds
sound
like
of
there's
what?
sounds like
Voices
there's a
that are just getting louder. A mixture of
rabble.
voices.
quite
Yeah.
a rabble.
Okay.
They're
Coming
rabble
from the
rousing.
keep.
In that general area, yeah.
Okay. I'm looking up at Nogue while he's telling us because I'm army crawling through the water. As is
well, you
every villager.
make it back to the tunnel. I assume you're going to take the tunnel.
I think we have to. That
Oh.
whole little
Sorry.
unit that was patrolling the church just ran back here.
Okay, so you get into the tunnel. You usher everyone in. It takes some time, right? You got a couple dozen people with you, but you get them through and into the keep with relatively little incident. So bloop, 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 bloop. We won't go
Darketh
through
and
the
Marketh
map.
are
Hey guys, Declan wants
they're
to say
leading the
hi.
way, I think, and the Noke.
Say
Hi,
hi,
Declan.
Declan. Here.
Hi.
Can you hear him?
Hi.
Hi, Declan.
Hi.
Sup?
Are they saying hi?
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I ain't going to bed.
I love bedtime.
Did you have fun outside?
Yeah.
Did you play in the mud?
Yes.
You played in mud?
Buddy.
You should play in the mud every
Say bye.
day.
We should play in the mud in a free day. Yeah. Yeah. We should play in the mud in 3 days.
Every 3 days. Say
Yeah.
bye.
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 They were playing in the mud while I was mowing.
Oh, Brett, you're such a good influence.
He's gonna be.
He said
You'll have to watch the stream.
you should play in the
no.
mud every day.
He said, Britt told him he should play in the mud every day. And then he said it. Oh, that's funny. All right. Bye, buddy. All right. So, did I miss anything?
No. You're in the okay, so you get to the keep. There is a clear change in tone from before. People appear to be like arming themselves and kind of getting prepared.
Is the
running around.
dwarf leader guy there? Was his name Red something?
Escobert, I believe was his name.
Scobert the Red.
Yes.
Sounds
Castellan
right.
Escobert the Red.
There you go. Yeah, you find him pretty quickly. He's kind of like directing. You kind of find him like he's got a couple people in front of him, and he's giving them orders, and they're running off. And then he turns and he sees you, and he says,
I'm
"Do you have an
assuming
accent?"
that Thunderstaff is taking charge of the group at this point.
Naturally.
I was ushering people into the tunnel, so I'm bringing up the rear here. And
Oh,
just emerging.
okay. And I am pulling them out of the front of the tunnel. So maybe Foz is the first one that finds him.
Hi, you've brought quite a few people back with you, he said. I'm assuming those are the ones from the temple.
You asked for them.
Yeah,
I
we
mean-
really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's kind of I don't know if you saw it on your way over, but an army appears to be gathering at our gates. We are preparing for an attack.
Well, you said you were gonna hold up for weeks, so you felt pretty confident earlier.
Yes, it should take quite a bit of effort for them to breach the gates. I don't think they have any equipment for that, but to be safe, we are sending many soldiers to man the walls, and
They have a dragon.
we are at the ready. Yes, the dragon could attack at
I
any
feel like
moment.
that's enough.
They don't
You don't seem concerned.
ballistas at all.
Well,
I wave Markguth and Darkguth to join their fellow soldiers.
Okay, they wave goodbye.
You
nod
fought well.
towards- yeah.
Dark Guth and Marguth.
I toss a gold coin to each.
Ooh.
Buy yourself
Jesus
something
Christ.
nice.
So Escobert says, yes, the dragon would be very bad news for us, but so far he has only just circled overhead and kind of breathed lightning fairly aimlessly. We're not sure if he's here to participate in the attack or simply bring fear to us.
Well, we have good news for you, Castellan. The dragon is not the queen. There is a queen who is much more powerful.
A queen of dragons,
I don't
he
know
says,
a queen of
fearful.
what. Simply a queen. Also, if it's important, the dragon is a male.
Which one? The one overhead?
Yes, not the queen. We can assume the queen
Okay.
is female. But so I would encourage you to get your wizards and alchemists on this at once.
Well, at just that moment, one of the guards screams from one of his posts, "The dragon! The dragon is coming here!"
I look up. What do I see?
You see the dragon, which had mostly just been a dot in the sky with little flashes of lightning, is now making its way towards the keep very quickly. And yeah, it's going to be there very quickly.
So it's just starting, like, diving out of the sky.
It's diving out of the sky towards the keep.
Back into the tunnels! And I rush back into the tunnel. And
All right.
I'd like to, make it known that I'm yelling for other people to do so as well.
Escobert starts screaming orders at people, and you can see men start to, lots of men with bows, start to get on the wall and start manning the gate, or not the gate, the
Sky.
yeah, they're at the ready.
Do I know if dragons are things that, like, people can kill? Like, have they been killed by soldiers before?
Yeah, I mean they're not
Or is this
invincible. You don't think that you could take one by yourself, but I mean you've got.
So it's not like they have a hide that can't be pierced by steel arrowheads, and they've slayed millions of men, and...
Correct. Yeah, they're. How many cards do I have?
Oh, it's Marketh and Darketh and Clarketh and Sharketh, Barketh.
The whole Guth clan is
The
here.
whole Guth clan is here.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
they're just guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7,
also
8, 9, 10,
and more
13,
on the inside of a tower.
16, 17, 18.
I've been assuming that little portrait was like a monk.
Mine?
No, the guard.
Oh, yeah, it kind of looks like a monk.
I thought it looks like he has like a little spear in his hand.
See, I thought he was holding like a cross or something,
Hmm.
saying "repent."
No, it's a guard. It's the generic guard persona.
Aw.
Guard
Are
persona.
you trying to say that Mark Guth and Dork Guth are just generic characters?
That I made up on the spot? Of course not. No, they're very intentionally and fearfully made.
Are there
So-
ballista in this keep?
You already asked that once.
No, but they have bows and arrows.
The answer was no.
Do you need a bow?
And my axe.
I
I have a
a
javelin.
crossbow. Okay, I'd like to summon this knowledge that they can be killed.
I
what do you
roll
know
and
about
a-
not run into the tunnels, and instead charge up the stairs to the... What do you call this little walkway?
Oh wait, when you say
Is that
summon
the
the knowledge,
parapet?
you mean like a soft summon, like
Like,
that you.
I remember.
Okay.
Since you told me that they can be killed.
I think, well, the low protective wall is a parapet,
A parapet?
but I don't know what the walkway is called.
I would like to run up the stairs to the parapet and start just shouting orders.
I want to run up to the top of the keep, and I'll
You can sit down and play here if you
Do
want.
like Assassin's Creed parkour your way up?
Oh yeah, 100% do that. And like, in the movie version of this, you know, my eyes like go all pupilless. They're just white, you know, and there's a lot of just solid color backgrounds.
I follow my dad, and I'll be right back. I'll be listening, sort of.
I'm just yelling things
We
at
are.
people like, train your arrows on the enemy.
Hold.
Hold. And then I'm just like, coming
I
up behind
watched
people
something
like,
just
bend your
recently.
elbow, and tapping them on the
Yeah.
back.
I saw something just recently where they were just kept yelling hold for God, what was it? But I mean that wouldn't be in it's like gotta be a fantasy or period piece. But I don't feel
That
like
could
I've
be like
watched
a
either.
Civil War movie or something.
I don't think so. Gosh, but I just remember them yelling hold a lot. We'll have to ask Olivia if we've seen anything. I don't think we have. Maybe I just dreamed it. I don't know. Oh, maybe it was Red Dead Redemption. I could see him doing that.
I don't know when.
I feel like I've heard Dutch yell and hold. So, I don't know. Maybe.
All right. I guess Andrew's gone, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's following me.
Should probably roll initiative.
Are we
Okay.
in combat?
Regardless, whether you want to be or not, some stuff is about to start happening.
Okay, I ready my whatever my ranged weapon is. Hold up. Let me see. I've got something. Light crossbow. Is ammo a thing?
Probably. But you probably have some. Right?
I have, it says crossbow bolts, but it says I have one of them. But it says I have one of everything.
That's probably like a pack of bolts, right?
Possibly.
Right?
Yeah, how many, does this tell me? How many bolts come in a pack?
You wouldn't just buy one bolt, right?
I'm not very smart.
I mean, worst case, they've probably got tons of bolts lying around.
You're right. I just start picking up bolts. And then
Okay.
walking back and forth. Like, oops, I only brought one from home. So let's say I have 10 bolts now. So I'm actually rolling for initiative.
Yeah, everyone should. I guess I should roll his initiative as well.
Look
Initiative.
at that initiative.
You gonna go so fast? I'm going so slow.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get that natural one out of the way now.
You should miss the first turn if you roll a nat one.
Don't give him any ideas.
Mike got a... Oh, wow. 3. Benedict's got a... 18. Look at that. Higher than the dragon. Andrew hasn't rolled. And I guess I am not creating 20 different initiative spots.
I
I
think
wonder
you
if
should.
you can create a shortened, like a custom YouTube URL, Brent. If you can shorten it.
I'm sure you can.
Like, I don't want to. Right now it's ridiculous. To get the URL to get to the channel is crazy.
You talking about the live stream?
No, just the Ninja Rain Games YouTube channel.
Oh. Let me just copy that and paste it to see what it is. You mean this? View as subscriber probably doesn't need to be there.
Where are you at? Are you in Slack?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's got to be a way to just make it like youtube.com/channel/ right?
I mean,
Has
like
to be.
this here. Do you think this is always the live stream?
Maybe. It says Frostpunk on it.
That's because I also have Frostpunk open. So this is gonna get confusing.
But I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, I wonder. There's got to be a way to. I'm just gonna Google it, right? Like, this question has an answer.
It's one of Mike's great mysteries.
Didn't we use that the other day and it actually worked? Like, it was. I used it somewhere.
I don't think I've used it like in a year.
What are we waiting on? We waiting on Andrew?
Yeah. Unless you don't care about Andrew.
Can you roll his initiative?
I can if I want to, yeah. But that wouldn't make him very happy.
No, it wouldn't, because you'd probably roll terribly.
Oh no, what
To
happened?
have 100 subscribers, Brent.
Oh, there he is. We have
Wait, did somebody roll for me and get a 1? No, that's Mike's initiative. Why is my initiative so low?
You could always register.
I'd like to go first. Okay, never mind.
And then just direct it to that channel, that website.
You can always what?
You could like register ninjaraingames.com and then just point it to the YouTube channel.
You rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
We could probably like pay some Chinese or Indian bot farms to get us thousands of subscribers.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Alright, Brent, start us off. What are you gonna do?
Well, where's the dragon?
He's where he is. You not see him?
Nope.
No.
Northeast of the keep?
I was zoomed in too far. So I assume he's in the air?
Yeah.
How far?
He's come pretty low at this point. He's within, like, if you could get close enough to him, you could hit him.
If I could get close enough to him. So is he how many feet away from that guard closest to him is he?
I think
the actual distance on this map?
Yeah.
Well,
Assume
20
the map
squares.
is accurate.
I thought the feet was incorrect. I thought
Yeah,
the squares
the
were
feet.
correct.
Yeah, the squares are correct. So 19 squares times 5.
Okay.
Like
so
100 feet.
An unsolvable math problem away from but
No, we just did the math. Like 100 feet away right
is
now.
he at like the elevation level of that guard? Like is he like just hovering there above the ground?
Yeah, assume that he's not necessarily at this like XY coordinate. He is somewhere above in the air, coming from this general direction, that many feet away from the guard.
About 100 feet away from
You find it?
Yeah.
Where was it?
If I had a third dimension, it would be easier.
What you're doing earlier.
I tap the guy next to me, but like, there he is, and I point, and he's already looking at him because he's the dragon. And
You were craziness have done to mom.
what's the range of like a
Yes, you did.
bow or a crossbow?
Wait,
Does it not say in your?
Well, I have a crossbow. I assume these guys. What do they have? Bows.
Oh, that's annoying. They don't.
They disregard that.
Yeah,
I was
they're
just
supposed
clicking
to
to
have
see if it would
those.
tell me. And I said disregard that before we saw it was a 2. This says range 80/320. So what does that mean?
80, 320. I think that means. What does that mean?
I assume like 80 is short range, 320 is long range, or
I think so.
80 is
How did?
What
what
about
that means.
Yeah, what that means in practice, I don't know. Let's find out. Has the book.
You did really well. Oh. Is that a 2 you rolled?
No, that was an accidental roll that I called. Check the stream before it rolled.
Nice.
Um.
Maybe we shouldn't be attacking it. Maybe it's friendly.
Can you imagine the story if we bring back a dragon's head? Father will be so proud.
You would be proud of me?
Yes, I would be proud of you.
You can make a ranged attack only against targets within a range. Some ranged attacks, such as those made with a longbow or shortbow, have 2 ranges. The smaller number is the normal range, and the larger number is the long range. Your attack roll has a disadvantage when your target is beyond normal range, and you can't attack a target beyond the long range. So you could roll a disadvantaged attack against the dragon at
Okay.
300.
That's nice and simple. Okay. Well, now that I have the guy next to me's attention, I'm just wait. Where are they in the initiative order? Not that this should
After the dragon.
but I've been saying hold this whole time, and now
Hold!
hold, and now I make eye contact with the dragon, and I'm like down the sights of my crossbow, and I just shout loose, and then I let go.
Okay.
My crossbow bolt from
Okay.
something less than 320, I'm sure, but more
So-
than 80.
Yeah, I think you're like 100 some feet away. Attack.
Did you-
I mean, roll an
Did you
attack.
roll
85.
disadvantage?
I mean, I'm killing this dragon. I don't know
But
what this
do you have-
disadvantage thing means, but
Wait, you have to roll again though.
well, that first roll doesn't count.
The 2 that's on there right now.
That was I clicked the crossbow trying to expand it.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, roll your attack now. Your disadvantage.
Okay. Here's one of them. So roll, or wait, is it showing you 2 in the chat?
I see
I
the
see
5
one.
and I see a 12.
That first one I think is what I rolled earlier. So,
Yeah,
so I
so-
roll again.
Yes.
Or you could turn on the advantage disadvantage toggle. Aw.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, it was always going to be 9 or lower. Right? I don't understand the odds here.
The bolt flies off. Right, like, and it zooms right past it nicks the ear of the dragon.
Oh, hey, pretty close!
I yell, ha ha! Got him!
Got him!
And with that,
got him!
the dragon swoops in. What's its speed?
40.
Okay, so it comes in about this far, and then it breathes lightning on this pack of guards. How do I figure out what it can actually hit?
I only moved 2.
All right, so he attacks these 3 guards on the corner,
Oh no, I should go to this. Oh dear.
and oh yeah, they have to roll saving throws against it. That's how that magic works.
So he does not follow WoW aggro mechanics.
And you said he's lightning?
Yes. Yeah, like a little cone of lightning, just like.
Andrew's digging through some gear in his bag.
Doo-doo-doo.
Well, that's annoying. It didn't. All right. How do I do roll G? Is it roll GM? Let's do a test. No, GM roll. There we go. So these 2 guards just burn to a crisp. And this one, who you recognize as Markuth,
Oh!
immediately looks as though he's on death's door
No.
The one in the
falls to the
corner?
ground. Yeah. Yeah, this is Markuth right here.
I stare at him as he
And then with
burns.
The
I just
dragon's
dropped
remaining
him.
movement.
Are you not going to try to save him?
He moves here.
He's beyond saving.
and he's starting an upward. He flies this way and he's starting an upward movement back up.
But which way is he climbing?
He was falling from here. Oh, I need the arrow. Where's this? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Alright, so he was going this way at a slope towards the ground.
Diving in, yeah.
Shot lightning around here, and then now he has turned this way and he's going up.
Oh man, I can't hit him from where I'm at.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
No.
Can you
Oh.
leap to him?
Right?
I might try to.
Don't.
Remember that
Dumbest
the
thing ever.
tower's pretty high.
Well,
But
that
anyway.
would work to his advantage.
I need to start doing some projectile motion equations.
It is now the guards' turns, and they are going to mass roll
Run
attack
at
rolls. How many are left? We killed 2 of them, so there's 18.
Oh.
Every single one of them missed,
Wow.
except for one. This guy. Wait, how come I can't? This guy, who's Darketh, by the way. And he hits the dragon like right on like a little arrow, kind of like sticks into the dragon's arm, and the dragon roars loudly, clearly angry and also in pain.
Clearly in pain?
Just a little in pain, like if I stuck you with a, like
Toothpick?
if I like stabbed your foot with a fork, you know,
Who is this?
Seems pretty.
the
boy.
dragon.
That's the kind of pain the dragon's in.
Yeah.
Does Andrew sense this? Does he have like a psychic link?
I mean, you guys
With
heard
the
the
dragon.
roar. Like you saw the arrow hit him, and then you heard the dragon go "Roar," angrily. Well, actually, you saw lots of arrows go towards him, and only one hit him.
Y'all are useless.
I am so disappointed in this regiment.
I missed what Andrew did. Sorry. What did he do?
I didn't do anything yet.
Okay.
I just called him useless.
That
Can
was-
I leap on him? Can I run and leap? How low is he?
Let's say like realistically, he is like if you're here, he is that many squares away. Like he's higher.
He's 10
he's,
feet.
He's like in the air. He's like swooping over. He's starting to go fly up.
The body that got burned to a crisp. Is it like a burnt in the oven, like really rigid crisp? Is he still
Like-
standing up? Like, could he hold my weight if I jumped off of his
They all
shoulders?
collapsed into like a pile of
Oh.
charred bones.
That's not useful to me then. Alright. Do I sense or recognize that the dragon knows which guard hit him?
He knows it came. No, you do not.
Okay. Is this wall really just like 1 square wide?
It's like 2 squares wide. Like if you hang off a little bit, I'm not gonna be too. Clearly, it wasn't built for what I was doing.
And my speed is like, what, 5?
Should be like 30.
6? Oh, yeah,
Right,
6
so
squares.
six-
So I
six
can't.
squares.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so I can't touch him yet.
Not from like a melee perspective. Don't you have magic? Magic?
Magic? If I can touch him.
Wait, your magic only works if you like physically touch them.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
He's a very social person.
All right, we can do this.
Are there? Is this a set of
This is gonna be a tale
stairs?
for the
Like,
ages.
where are the
Wait,
stairs?
is the only person with any ranged attack is like Brent's offhand?
Me and
yeah.
my army.
I pointed out that we were all playing melee characters early on.
Do I know anything about dragons?
They're
Like, from
big.
my studies at the university.
You know that they tend to all have a certain elemental affinity. Obviously, this one is lightning.
Do I know of any weaknesses that they have?
You know
Are they
that
weak
they.
to kryptonite or something?
You know that they don't. Roll a. character sheet. Where are your character sheets?
Open up notes, so you don't know what I have.
Roll a nature?
On it. I think it's safe to say I know everything about this dragon.
You don't know a whole lot,
Yes.
but you do know. You remember that dragons consider themselves above other creatures,
Ah, so he's not like a commoner.
and they tend to not really care about like the affairs of like they don't like being ordered around by people. So it's
I quit yelling at the dragon to obey me.
okay.
I was commanding him to land.
Alright, Princey, spells question.
You also know that they're intelligent, by the way, right? Like that should be a given.
Okay.
They're intelligent. They can speak both common and their own tongue, Draconic.
Ooh, what is there? Draconic?
Oh.
Do you speak that, turtle?
I do.
Uh,
Because I figured none of you would take it.
We took much more useful languages.
Like what?
Primordial.
Primordial. We double dipped in primordial.
Oh man.
So anyway, Princey, spells question.
Okay.
I have 5 spells prepared, right?
Okay.
If I use one, I can't use that same one.
No, you could use it. You could use it.
Can you use it
3
again? Like,
times.
okay. Alright, and I'm just gonna shoot him with the only ranged thing I have. Guiding bolt.
You're saying this like something bad's about to happen.
A flash of light passes through my fingertips and scorches towards the dragon. At a 23.
What does it do?
Huh?
You keep saying this like something's about to happen.
I rolled a 23.
And once it
I made
hits
a
it-
range. I made a ranged spell attack for radiant damage.
Oh dear.
You sound like it's a bad thing, but all of this looks good.
Yeah, what's the catch, Andrew?
There's no catch.
Okay.
He just likes to talk like
I was just talking like that.
All right.
Within range.
Yeah, your bolt hits it like dead on. Roll your.
I say, bow before me! 14.
This is where Andrew rolls like 40 d6.
And it's radiant damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Not lightning.
Correct.
Not
It's
that that would
radiant
have an
damage.
effect.
I don't have any lightning damage.
Okay.
And I say, come down here, dragon.
in basic.
In common. And then I repeat it in celestial.
Wait, you speak celestial?
I do. Hey, I also speak Elvish.
It roars a lot more angrily. You heard it, and it is not happy.
What other languages do you speak, Brent?
Elvish and primordial.
So you are useless in the
for-
language.
I took primordial in school.
Princey, where are all the
I was a
stairs?
rebellious teenager.
Is it only this stair?
There's
And, like,
some.
This one?
I mean, there's like a lot of them. There's some there. There's some there.
Like, I want to get down here. Can I jump down? How far is that?
Yeah, you could probably jump like here and then there. This is kind of
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
far.
2, 3. I want to be there. Kind of like on the bottom, not like on that roof. Right, but right in front of this building.
Okay.
Kind of hugging it so he doesn't see me because he's probably angry.
Okay. Mr. Turtle.
Okay.
Slot used.
The first thing I'd like to do, if I could,
Oops.
as a free action, is simply say, "What do you want in Draconic?"
Do you say it?
Yell it, you know. Project towards the dragon.
He says, "What?" With like his hand to his ear.
Roll a persuasion. That's a thing, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not good at it.
Ooh,
Ooh.
-2.
I rolled a 19. I wish I could have saved that for what I was going to do next.
He hears his native tongue, and you see his, his head kind of perk as he's flying away, and he kind of looks back at you.
Can we
He
share
doesn't.
a moment?
He doesn't. He doesn't respond. He just keeps doing his thing.
Okay.
He seems under the control of something.
He doesn't seem like he's under control of something. He just kind of seems like he's like, I'm not gonna bother responding to that. But he did seem surprised to hear his native tongue from someone that he was attacking.
From a thing he's never seen before.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to know. I can move at a speed of 40, which is that's 8 squares. I'm assuming I'm at a higher elevation.
And you can run,
Yeah,
which is like what, double?
I don't remember.
This reminds me of
Oh no.
an incident that happened in a certain magical city.
8. Yo, you're actually right. That's 8 squares. I want to know, like, can I jump on this thing?
Are we about to blow up Greatest?
What does run do? Does it just make my AC lower?
Is it
What do you
consume
mean
your
by
action?
run?
Did we blow up Sharn? Was that our
Yeah,
fault?
we did.
Oh yeah, you did.
No.
Our fault? It wasn't our fault.
It wasn't our intention.
You let it happen.
Why did we let it happen? I don't even really remember.
To the wiki.
I think that wiki's long gone.
To the wiki. To the wall.
Hang on, I'm trying to look up what a run action does.
DM.
I don't know what a run is.
Just
I know-
X-nay whatever this is.
I know that you can use your regular action as an extra move action, which would allow you to move twice in one turn. I think isn't that the run action? Is there like another action?
Wasn't it a charge? 95 each charge.
You make
Why
a
aren't you
long
playing on the
jump to
TV?
cover the number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on.
With who? Oh. Why?
As an action, you may move up to your speed and attack as part of the same action.
Wanted.
I'm sorry.
Is
That's
that it?
that's
Okay,
the
so I can
charge.
move and charge. Is what you're saying.
No, it's a move. It's actually, yeah.
Is it an attack?
It says as an action, you may move up to your speed and attack as part of the same action.
Not a bad idea.
Your entire charge must be a straight line. You may not charge over difficult terrain. You must charge toward a valid target. Otherwise, you are just dashing. So the other one is dashing, not running.
All right, Princey, I want to know if you're going to let me try to jump on this thing.
That is so far.
I mean, I've
So,
got
yeah.
I've got a movement of 8 squares.
But so you're on this
It's
keep.
true.
Like, how much higher is the keep
Yeah, that's
than the
what I
rest of
want-
this?
yeah. How exactly?
Like, is this parkour stuff? I mean, you are like a 450-pound, like,
I'm a physics-defying ninja
Yeah.
turtle.
It's pretty high. Like the tower.
Well, that works into my advantage. I mean, if you guys ever seen, we've all seen Star Wars,
not I.
well, except for Andrew, who just generally doesn't like fun.
This is true.
True.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Now, all right, keep going. Keep going.
what were you going to say, Andrew?
No. You keep going. I'll tell you once it's applicable.
What? Describe to me how this is gonna work.
Yeah, you need to be really descriptive.
I think it depends on how high the keep is.
It
If
is.
the top of the keep is high, like really high, I'm just going to come, like from here and run and jump, and then I'll just.
That's more move. So that's
It is probably. What would you say a tower like that is? Like 4 or 5 stories up?
You're gonna die so
medieval
bad.
Architecture, yeah, probably 5 stories.
so. What's the
And he's on the
parapet?
6 because he's on the roof.
What's the
Yeah, and-
parapet then?
The parapet or the
One?
keep.
2 stories?
I'd say you're
Yeah.
3 minimum, like when you're on the top.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So,
It's gotta be high enough to keep people out.
A 28-foot drop
For
to the
what?
parapet? Yeah.
Oh, to the parapet. Yeah, probably.
If you were to do that. So the dragon was 10 feet above the parapet or 10 feet above the keep?
He is.
So he's lower than the keep?
He's lower than the keep right now. Yeah.
Oops. Oh, man, I left. World record long jump.
He's a
Distance.
turtle, you know.
A ninja turtle.
And turtles are renowned for.
They're long jumps.
Yeah. Mary's giving me a very strange look.
It's more like what you really want is like the.
He's a lordess.
It says 8.95 meters. That's like 30 feet. Right?
It is. It's also straight and not going down. Like you would be jumping on this dragon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think this is insane.
It's a little insane.
I mean, yeah. Let's do it.
I mean, yeah, why not?
I'm gonna back up. I've got 8 move actions, so I'll just back up as far as I can, and then run at full speed to here. At which point I will jump.
Jump a full move action.
Exactly. So
Okay.
this is like both of my actions this turn. Essentially, like 2 move actions.
Well, do you get the attack as a charge or a jump?
I don't know. I think that's up to Princey. I just want to land on this thing. I don't care if I get to do damage.
Well, I feel like the jump is incorporated with claws out or something. Do you have claws?
I do have claws.
Because you got to attach to it somehow, right?
Well, I could do that and it still not do damage.
You roll. Yeah, try what you're doing, and you're gonna have to roll potentially a series of athletic checks. But let's start with the first one.
Alright.
Run jumping off the tower.
Clearly, acrobatics. We didn't tell him which one to
Maybe
do.
you won't
You
have
say,
to roll a series.
Dang it, I wanted that 19 so bad.
Yeah.
Womp
You
womp.
Yeah, that's about right. You fall head first right there, and you kind of.
How much damage do I take?
Well, head first. I think you got to take some brain damage.
I already have a pretty
Yeah.
low charisma.
Your max hit points are reduced by 5.
Oh,
Fall
well,
damage.
excuse me for trying to do cool stuff.
It was cool. Impractical.
Wait, so I like to think that me and Noak, or me and Foz, are watching you just jump and fall like 50 feet toward this dragon.
Fritzy, you have to narrate.
Dead.
Yeah, that's true. That happened. Dang it.
You take 3d6 damage.
Oh
I guess-
my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
It was 3 stories.
I guess, yeah.
Oh
Wow,
my
you got
god.
obliterated.
And
No help.
Just hope you got a backup character.
I guess I should have asked what it would be before I did it.
every 10 feet is 1d6, so you know.
At least I rolled good on the damage.
Yeah.
You got that healing touch, right? I'm just gonna roll off the ground. How
Alright, roll 3d10. 3d6 more.
Should we consider the momentum of a 450-pound
No.
turtle falling on his head?
No. We've done enough. Oh, jeez. We've done enough.
my rolling luck was bound to run out eventually.
Okay.
So I assume like tripped.
Wait, you rolled a nat 1 like 2 rolls ago.
Well, I meant from last game.
Yeah, Mike is on the floor out. I'm pretty sure.
I've still got 4 hit points.
Oh, you still have 4 health?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're prone.
Thanks.
Just instantly unconscious.
Can you use your? Do we have to do our
Oh,
hit
what a
dice? in
terrible
between?
way to die.
I can't use that in battle, right?
Say that again?
I can't use my hit dice in.
Oh, I think it was a short rest, isn't it?
Is there a thing as a short rest?
Not Gloomhaven style.
I'll look into it. You guys go on.
You get your jump back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be like an hour long. That's not good. I'm screwed.
Hey, Brent, I think you're in crossbow range now.
Am I?
Yeah. 55 feet.
Nice. What is he doing?
He's
Flying
currently
back up.
he's about to fly back up. Yeah.
So he's like kind of turned.
Yeah.
Aim for the heart.
Yeah. I yell, "You can't run from me, coward!" And I load another crossbow bolt and I
You
aim for the back of the head.
you get an advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until the end of my next turn.
Ooh. I somehow feel empowered.
That was going to be for Nope, but
But you know,
you didn't make it that far.
it's good because I seem a little unsettled by Noak just committing suicide.
He just jumped off a 6-story building.
That would have been so cool if it worked.
He just couldn't take the stress.
I'd like to look at Nook and be like, what?
Physics.
Does he seem okay? Like I'm looking at him.
I'm probably
No.
just on the ground, like holding my knee.
Yeah, is he motionless or is he writhing in pain?
He's clearly in pain and, also a little shame.
I just shake my head.
Oh,
After I let loose this crossbow bolt that's gonna bring down the dragon. And I
Okay.
kind of say to the guy next to me, "Watch this."
Are you within normal range now?
Andrew says I am.
55 feet.
And he said I get advantage, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
Go, crossbow, go.
From my guiding bolt.
Go, crossbow, go.
Again! Oh, that was almost on 20. 14!
11, you mean?
No, it's advantage.
Oh, it's advantage? It doesn't matter.
Wah, wah.
Hits, nicks him, doesn't nick him, misses him.
Should we be trying to kill?
Drats! Now these shoddy bolts. That was, a bolt I picked up. It wasn't the one I brought with me. Peasant bolts can't fly worth a turtle.
Wow.
Right.
Whoa.
And with that, the dragon swoops back up, and it's now out of range of all of you, but it doesn't look like it's gone. You sense that you probably have maybe
An
about
hour?
20 or 30 seconds before it swoops back down.
An
In
hour.
other words, you have about 5 turns if you want to prepare in any way.
We're level 2.
No, I'm
We
lying.
We have nothing.
You have 5 turns to take actions to prepare for the next damaging run.
Someone drag me inside.
Like Mike could stand up. Maybe find a bow or something.
What is the roll on the hit dice?
Short. It's an hour. Gotta have an hour.
Yeah,
So is it an hour?
he's not going to be able to regain health right now.
No.
There's no single health potion.
All right.
In the entire keep.
Do we need to do this in turn order?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go touch Marcus.
Okay, what does that do?
It first it gives him flashbacks of being tied up earlier.
What?
Wait,
Was he
You're making him relive it.
make him relive what just happened? It's like Marcus. Shh.
Marcus looks...
Was he at 0 hit points?
He is conscious.
Was he unstable? I guess.
He's not unstable, but
Okay,
his
so he's not
arm-
rolling saving throws.
His arm kind of looks... It's like limp and just kind of dangling and black.
Is he asleep?
What did you shoot at him, Andrew?
Guiding bolt.
What is it, like a certain kind of element?
It was radiant damage. It was light, mostly. But not lightning. It was an evocation. So if neither of them are unstable...
Okay. In my 5 turns, I want to be yelling to all the archers to set their arrows on fire as they throw them. Dip them in tar or oil or whatever. Because the fire scared the roaches, and then this dragon is like a roach of the sky. So clearly it must be comparably terrified of fire. And maybe
I would
will
like
scare it
to-
away.
Listen intently.
Okay.
And can I find a bow?
And I really want these people to buy into this dragon being afraid of fire.
Yes, you can find a bow.
Dun, 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 dun. And arrows.
Yes.
How do you light an arrow on fire?
I have magic.
Dip it in something that had. Why are all of Andrew's like? Is that you using your abilities?
What? Fire?
All
No,
your
like
spells are in the chat channel.
Oh, yeah, I'm clicking the wrong buttons.
But like if you just dip it in,
Yeah.
won't
Is
they
there oil
fall
around?
off mid-flight? or burn fairly quickly? Well, it's nighttime, so I assume if this is how you light arrows on fire, there's got to be oil and torches and things about.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
there's
just curious
plenty
in
of
general how you do it.
yeah, there's plenty of torches around. How do you do what? How do you light them?
Yeah, like how does a flaming arrow work?
You light the arrow on fire and then you shoot it?
But you don't actually.
What, like the shaft of the arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you light the feathers of the arrow on fire.
Oh, is that how it works? I don't know.
No, that is not.
You don't
I think
like
Brent's
arrows.
right. You dip it in oil.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta dip it in oil and then
then
gotta have
burn.
something on it that burns.
But the question is, yes, how does the oil stick to the arrow while it's or to
You
the?
don't have that. Don't be. Look,
So anyway,
let's not take the fun out of a fantasy game.
I like to jump
Spending
onto
a lot
the
of time
keep.
experimenting with this.
You like to jump onto what?
Onto the keep from the parapet. I'm just kidding. So I have what kind of bow?
Oh. Make me look at my book. My book. My book. My book. My little dungeon book. Check me out. Mary's laughing at me.
Oh. Arrows.
Okay, it looks like resin-soaked, like fibers were tied just below the arrowhead,
Ooh.
and then those were lit on fire.
That makes sense. Dress.
And it looks like many arrows would extinguish themselves before reaching the target. But not this dragon, obviously. That's,
For your new house.
Well, look, at least it looks cool in the movies.
it's been longbowmen are firing for like a mile.
You have.
Could they really do that?
I don't know. I wonder what the longbow range is. No, 180 meters.
Still pretty long.
That is pretty long.
You have a
So-
short bow.
400 yards, and the time of
Short bow. What does that roll on? Dex?
Brent, what is your crossbow roll on?
Like what stat?
Yeah.
Let me see. Dex.
Okay, and then the damage is 1d6 piercing.
1d8.
That's crossbow.
Yeah.
Short bow is 1d6.
Gotcha.
Plus Dex?
I think so.
Yes.
Piercing? Range is what?
80, 320, just like the crossbow, which seems weird.
Am I proficient?
I
No.
don't think so.
This is the first time you've ever picked it up.
Is it a simple weapon? I'm proficient in simple weapon.
It is not a simple weapon. Well, no, it's a simple ranged weapon. Think that counts?
I think that
Is it a
counts.
short bow?
Bye
Yeah.
forever, I love you.
I think that's a simple weapon.
Yeah,
You
I think so.
talk. I mean, that's just not very nice. It's
Test.
a weapon.
A peasant weapon.
Wow, we are not rolling well, guys.
This is just testing.
I'm gonna say that every time I roll 4.
1d6. Plus.
Alright, after 30 seconds or so.
No.
No? The dragon is swooping back in.
Okay, this worked. I leave these people. Anyway,
Alright, I guess it could be. We'll start with Andrew. Top of the round.
I just wanted to step away from Mark. Actually, during that 30 seconds, what's the length of time for me to check out Marketh and his wounds? See if there's anything I can do quickly.
He looks like he was able to dodge part of it.
But like his arm.
Except his arm. His arm is gone. Like it needs to come off.
I only have a mace, so
Oh no.
is he laying down?
It's probably so from your perspective. It's probably not lightning right now because it looks like
Okay.
the lightning kind of like what's the word?
Cauterized.
Yeah, he's not like bleeding out or anything.
Is there anything I can give him for the pain?
What about me? Can you give me anything for the pain?
I guess I should look at Nook too. I glance at Nook.
Do you have anything for his pain?
I have a host of things in my bag.
You have a lot of things that involves touching willing creatures.
Yeah.
Would you rather it be unwilling creatures?
He's also got like candy in his bag.
No, so just like, like a stick or something to put in his mouth.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna finish
Probably
that.
doesn't
Alright,
matter.
I'm over here. How many arrows did I pick up with the bow? Short bow?
You probably have like 20.
Oh, that's a good one. 12 is 60 feet.
Here we are fighting a dragon without any ranged characters.
No, we got like 30 ranged people here.
Did Nook do anything else while he was,
No, I just.
in that 30 seconds you just stood up, though?
Oh, well, I was gonna see if
Like-
anybody had a
Are you prepping?
Well, I don't have anything to prep except if anyone has a healing potion
Could have tried to get more elevation.
to try to jump again.
Do it again.
Maybe you just need to be higher.
What are your hands like? Can you hold a bow?
Yeah, I'm sure I can.
Do you find a bow? Did you
I've
pick
got-
one up?
I've got 10 darts I can throw,
Oh, nice. Okay.
but those only do one. What is a bow's damage?
1d6.
These do 1d4, so maybe I should grab a bow. I grab a bow. Is it a short?
From Mark Breath isn't going to use his anymore.
Is it a short bow or a long
I thought that
bow?
was Dartgeth.
I thought that was Marketh. Darketh was the one in the back that hit him.
Is it a short bow or a long bow?
This is Darketh.
Okay.
That's a Princey question. That I assume you're asking Princey, but he's just not listening.
Which one's my question?
Did I pick up a short bow or a long bow?
Short bow. They don't have any
For what?
fancy long bows here.
Do we happen to know
Oh, yeah.
what the attack and everything is for a short bow?
Yeah, it's Dex is your attack, and
You can't change much. You're gonna be
1d6
disappointed.
piercing. 1d6 plus Dex modifier piercing is your.
What's its range? 1d6 plus
But
dex.
you can also change the mailbox. Let me say Serena's not pleased with the house customization options.
Like there aren't enough of them.
Like roof and mailbox.
Do we know what is the long short range? What is on the bow?
Maybe was it a short bow?
Yeah.
80,
80 and then what?
8320.
I added a short bow.
Nice. Alright.
Whoops.
Oh, almost a nat 20.
I know. I gotta edit it.
Yeah, you gotta type in 1d6.
Yeah, I didn't. Now I gotta
They're the
figure,
same thing.
I gotta figure out how to edit it. There we go.
Alright, so I'm going to notch the arrow.
Is it 1d6 plus dex?
And let it loose at the dragon.
Okay.
Still, no, I'm only screaming in Celestial at it.
Okay.
No more common.
Oh no, he's speaking in tongues. Alright.
You clearly haven't used a bow in a while, and the first arrow just kind of like limps out of the bow and kind of just like falls over the edge of the keep.
I stare at the bow.
I'm surrounded by invalids. I
No.
say to the guards next to me.
Just a wondering kind of manner. And I look over at.
Do you know that you're like showing your guidance cantrip constantly?
Yeah, I'm trying to hit expand, but it just puts it in there. 'Cause I'm trying to read it.
Okay. Just reminding
Um,
people that you can touch them.
I walk over to Noak and I touch him.
What does that do?
So he knows.
You can
Um,
roll a d4 and add the number rolled to. Oh, that's neat.
Yes. Ability check is not a damage attack, right? No.
I think it could be, couldn't it?
I wouldn't think so. I think that's more of like, the athletics.
Oh, so now I can try
Number
to jump
rolled.
on the dragon
One
again.
ability check of its choice. What did I say of its choice?
What do you
I
Oh.
don't, think I don't think an attack roll is the same thing as an ability roll.
When I touch
I
him,
don't
yeah,
think so
I don't think so. But if anything happens, if you get into any shenanigans,
Does anyone, when it gets, when it's my turn to prepare here, I'd like to yell, does anyone have a healing potion?
well, it's your turn now. I move to touch him, then I move back.
Like, are you just grabbing guards and shaking them? Like, do you have a healing potion?
So, Mike's turn.
Does anyone have a healing potion?
Are you gonna jump off the edge of the keep?
No, I'm legitimately just asking for a healing potion.
Now, are you asking the guy next to you that lost his
Are you
arm?
asking me that?
I'm making a broad, loud statement to anyone in the keep that can hear me.
Oh. The guard Marcus kind of mumbles next to you.
Dying Mark.
We have a couple
Almost.
in storage, but they're not close by. We were saving them for last resort. He like strains to get those few words out.
Do I know where the storage room is?
You remember in the tower on like the first floor there was like a little section with a bunch of barrels, crates and stuff.
Okay. I'm going to the storage room.
Okay. Those are stairs right next to you, I believe. They look like
Do-do-do-do.
stairs to me.
Do-do-do.
You don't need stairs. Leap down.
I don't know where the entrance is. This entrance way over here?
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh,
Are
wait,
you moving something?
I have a bunch of turns, right, to set this up.
No, he's about to attack right now.
Oh.
You missed your opportunity.
How did I miss my? I thought we were doing it individually.
Oh.
No, the 30 seconds was the collective.
Oh, it was a collective 30 seconds?
No, like it's a free for all.
Oh. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll use my second action as a move action to get in here and try to find a potion. Now I'm inside the keep, not on the top.
The keep collapses.
Sounds good, Mr. Thunderstaff.
Do I get a free like talk action?
Yeah, as long as it's like a few seconds of speech.
I wanna ask the guard next to me, is there treasure stored here?
I mean, we've got food and any valuables that people could carry.
Gold, man!
No, I think that's mostly what they've taken from our homes tonight.
Ah, darn it all to heck, whatever the underworld is here. And I fire my flaming crossbow bolt toward the wing of the dragon.
Okay.
Andrew, what's my range?
Oh, how high up is the dragon?
Just always assume that the number of squares
feet
is
up?
accurate.
Oh, well, yeah, so 70.
Yay, regular range. Is he still lit up by Andrew's thing?
No.
But we'll give you advantage since it's on fire.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. Why won't it roll again?
Sandwich?
Ooh. I have no idea what's happening.
Roll twice.
Yeah, I clicked it like 7 times, and then I tried to roll it, and now it's just going crazy. I'm not hitting any
Okay.
buttons anymore. It's got probably a lot queued.
You
Well, the first one was an 18.
you connect with one of those rolls.
Ha ha! That's how it's done. I elbow the guy next to me again.
Hey,
Roll,
Kelly.
roll your damage.
Oh, I do damage. That's right.
How many you go to the store?
That is not damage. Or is it? No, it
No,
was
you
just a
gotta
really
click
low
like-
D20.
You gotta click light crossbow +3.
So I'll click it more than once.
Do I click the thing that says light crossbow, the thing that says +3, or the 1d8 +1 piercing?
The light crossbow.
But you
In the
click
bottom,
it
in the bottom
in the
right.
bottom of the chat. In the bottom of the chat.
Yeah, my chat.
Oh, that's very different. Oh, snap!
Well, it all worked out.
Dragon dies. You're all welcome. Piercing. Goes straight through that dragon's stupid scales.
Okay. Yeah, it gets hit and it is very angry. It appears to have taken some actual damage. It's in pain a little bit. And so at the last second, rather than you can see it's like charging up to fire another breath of lightning, but instead it makes a quick arc kind of this way and it just flies off.
Haha! I told you they were afraid of fire.
And it doesn't circle anymore. It just goes away.
Roaches of the sky. I mean rats. Rats of the sky.
I've noted the event in my journal, and it just says, "Dragons are afraid of fire."
Haha! Everything is afraid of fire.
You get
I feel like I should have to give experience.
You level down.
You really have given us experience.
Wait, you're complaining about my experience?
Oh, Mike has taught us a lesson.
You get 50 experience each for successfully driving away the dragon before too many people died.
Oh, yes.
Experience. That's
Sleepy.
pretty good.
Really, like all of that experience should be Brent's.
Andrew connected with a pretty powerful magic attack.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I wrecked him.
That's right,
And
you rolled
Mike
like
is his
40
own worst
d6.
enemy.
Oh, well, I'm just not good at jumping.
You did
Never
more
have
damage
been.
to yourself than the dragon did.
Collectively.
You all breathe a sigh of relief, but it is all too short.
I come rushing out of the keep with like my hand full of health.
I'm on the other side of the gate.
Confound.
Found it, guys.
Because no sooner does the dragon fly away than the gathering crowd outside the gate of the keep. Silence goes over that group, and then one voice kind of rings out. Kind of like a hear ye motion. I don't know if you guys want to get into a place where you can actually see what's going on.
What's the gate? Describe the door of the gate.
Here, let me add help here.
How's the orchard? What do you think?
Hear ye, hear ye.
Is there a town crier?
Is there going to be like an hour I can rest in between these two things?
Oh no.
What time is it?
It's probably like 1 a.m. at this point.
Okay.
I could take these guys.
What's happening?
They're all on the ground.
You want to get what? What?
Just say,
This isn't really working out very well. I don't
Did you
like
say
this.
yes?
yeah,
You want Biff to leave?
I need some baby.
Do you guys start with Biff on your island?
Nope.
What is Biff?
Oh, he's a workout hippopotamus.
Oh, mine's a horse. His name is Buck.
Oh, Serene's getting Biff to leave.
Alright. So if you all there's like an army outside. I'm
Cultists?
assuming you can see the army. You should be able to see the army.
I assume there's little like slats in
So I
the
figured that's where the
parapet.
Okay, but do you see the tokens?
ramp would
Oh,
go.
yes.
Okay. And then this one person kind of steps forward. And from the darkness, a creature strides into the dim light of the dying fires around the keep. Although it is shaped roughly like a human, it is at least 7 feet tall. Its skin is covered in blue scales. Its fingers bear wicked
look.
claws, and its face has the muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. You can always tell it's not me speaking. The creature stops about 80 yards from the main gate of the keep and scans the walls. A line of kobolds fan out behind it.
That's about 30 feet. Pretty sure you said 80 yards.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between how many feet is 80 yards.
Hold on, still going. Still going.
Okay, well let's get the number I just gave you then.
Hold on, I zoomed out a little bit.
Wait, no, 80. Wait, what's right? The measurement's not right?
That'd be like a football field away, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like a football field almost.
You said 80 yards, yeah. And a square is 5 feet.
There's no way your green thing is a football field.
Well,
This
a
keep
square
does
is
not
5
take
feet.
up like
right?
1/5 of a football field.
48 squares is 240 feet, which is 80 yards.
Yeah, I'm not questioning that.
So,
The measurement says that the keep is 300 feet. I could believe the keep being a football field in its entirety.
Yeah, I think the actual feet thing sounds more reasonable.
so the squares are wildly off.
I did the best I could, okay?
Yeah,
It's worth
I'm
it.
comfortable with this guy is 80 yards
I mean-
from where he is on the map.
So I really jumped really far.
So,
So anyway,
you tried to jump. So you tried to jump 200 feet.
Well, if I had known that.
a line of kobolds fan out behind.
Dumb turtle.
A line of kobolds fan out from behind him. And with their spears, they prod 4 human prisoners into the dim light.
Like, alive. Figured you would. I don't know where it came from.
They come back. They're gonna be
How can I... create just like a basic token. I don't know how to do that.
Oh,
use one of these
that's me
guard
just looking at that bug.
Sure.
Scared away.
Oops.
You could literally take some of the guards from the wall.
We're gonna need them, dude.
Dude, did you see what we just did to that dragon? We don't need these guys.
Yeah, so there's four humans tied up right there. 4 villagers rather. You can make out a woman, a teenage boy, and a blood-soaked tunic, and 2 children. Then the half-dragon creature hails the keep. Defenders of Greenest, this has been a successful night, and I am feeling generous. Do you see these 4 pitiful, useless creatures? We have no need for them, so I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, and you can have these 4 in exchange.
Let me at them.
You have 4 health.
I've got 2. I've got a handful of. My claws full of healing potions.
You did find.
Can I,
healing
Ha! I was
potions.
born for this moment!
Can I discern what weapons he uses or would use?
He appears to have
I
a.
put my crossbow away,
He has a large.
unsheath my rapier, and I just start running down the stairs.
He has a large
Wait,
two-handed
wait.
sword
Giddy.
strapped on his back.
I say, no, Thunderstep.
What?
No, Benedict. Let me do this. For you.
What?
But my dear
No.
Foz, you haven't had the decade of combat training that I have.
Darketh immediately runs downstairs and he says, my friends, those 4, they are,
That's Sally Guth.
You forgot the guy's name, didn't you?
that is our sister. And sure, her name is Sally.
Wait, which one? The woman
This
or
man?
the 2 children?
The woman, and those are her kids. So those are the nephews of Darketh
But they're
and Marketh.
not the Guths,
This is going to
right?
be great for the family tree function of the wiki.
Well, her name can't be Guth. It's got to be something else.
So who's
Maybe
who's
it's,
actually commanding
That
this?
women have to change their name, man.
maybe it's hyphenated.
We're just like,
Maybe she's not married.
Well, I thought there was a dude there.
He's a
where's the
teenage
commander?
boy. There's a teenager, yeah, and a bandit commander. Cultist commander. Okay, Foz. If you must do this, then go.
What?
Fulfill your destiny.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I should go.
You are on death's door, turtle.
I've got these healing potions.
Do you just, like, furnish these potions, like, 8 of them in your hand?
Yeah. It's like that meme. I can't hold all of these healing potions.
I will let you and Foz figure this out between you.
Andrew, what's your armor class?
It's the same as yours.
How much health do you have? Assuming you're at full health.
15. Don't worry about it.
Oh god.
Where's the commander? Should the commander be talking to this guy?
You mean Tarball Nighthill?
Tarball Nighthill?
Nighthill has now come from the upstairs. Yeah, of course. And he's approaching you and he says, my friends. Oh no, my friends.
We can no longer take him seriously.
This guy reminds me of the guy from Tiger King.
You've demonstrated your prowess all through this frightful night. I realize this is an awful burden to ask you to bear, but if any of you has a better chance to defeat that horror than any of my militia.
Hey, ask him what happens if we win.
That whore is Marga's sister.
Well, Well, that man appears to be a... What is he? A half dragon. And I believe that he is... He appears to be a man. He's evil, but he appears to be a man of honor. So if he says...
He didn't say anything. He just
We
said,
can
"Bring me your best
trust
fighter."
him.
Well, he says he's willing to trade just to fight us. So I think
So if we lose, are we spared?
it,
What happens if we lose? Ask him. Commander.
Nighthill.
Commander Nighthill.
Nighthill goes to the top of this thing. Right, I don't know how to point. How do I point? He goes here next to you guys. Mister, I'm sorry. What's your name? My name is Cyanwrath.
Can you spell that, please?
Is he blue?
Yeah. Can't you see him?
I can zoom in. Okay. Does he look like he's thunder based or lightning based? Can I discern that?
Oh, I don't know he had his full name. Langdidrosa Cyanwrath.
And he says, "On my honor, if you send someone to fight me, I will leave you be, and you may have your prisoners."
I think Markuth is our strongest. We should send him out.
Markuth is
He
a
stood before the dragon and survived. We should send him out.
I'll go.
No. Okay. Wait. So does he look? What do I know about dragons and elements?
If you're not up to this, I will kill the.
No, I'm trying to understand what I know about dragons
I'm trying to understand.
or half dragons.
Okay, roll a nature check.
You don't want that.
That's pretty good. No, it's not.
You know that he has likely inherited
We grew up in the city.
the general attributes of the type of dragon that he is inherited from. So, like blue dragon, he probably shares.
So I know there are different types of dragons.
Yeah, I think that's probably storybook kind of knowledge.
Well, white hyacinths. Hyacinths.
Wait, did he just say he would leave us alone?
If we send out our best warrior, he will leave us alone.
Regardless of whether he...
Win or lose. Yeah.
He wants your best warrior.
Yeah, Markuth stood before the dragon.
Motguth has one arm now. I think he will notice that he is not our best warrior.
Who's the commander in arms?
Escobert?
Yeah, Escobert.
Where was he during the fight?
Yeah, what is he doing? Where are these people?
Darkgith seems annoyed by the
this is out of...
Like, you can't have out of character conversations.
He seems annoyed by the argument, and he says, "Look, she's my sister. I will go."
You are not the strongest. Step back. And I go out. I'm gonna go out. Hey guys, remember me.
I say, it's okay, Noak. He's handled far worse, probably.
I'll forget this tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
If anyone asks, I did this.
So, if you go out,
Hold on, is the gate open? Did you just move me?
yeah, they open up like a little door. Is that what the Sally port is?
Like
Anyway.
that for Sally goes.
And so they the army itself backs up and leaves like a little arena for you and Cyanrath. I need to go up more. Okay.
It all moved at once. Oh no, I hit back.
You head back? You're not gonna fight him?
I hit back on the mouse.
Oh.
He walks out.
I closed the
Alright. You guys stare down like an old Western duel, I guess.
Alright, I'm loading. Hold on.
Oh, you mean like on the browser.
Yeah, I hit back on browser.
And with that, let's see who is first to the draw, huh?
Alright, yeah, it's loading still. How about him? He enjoyed being first. Alright,
Okay.
and then here we
You
go.
get a chance, roll initiative. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Not good enough.
so wait. So I start back here at the gate.
Sure. If that's where you want to start.
Alright,
Go a
we'll
little.
be here. We'll be close.
I
Okay.
walk back
Oh,
on the
come on.
parapet to watch this.
Okay, I hit back again.
He holds his massive great sword, the likes of which haven't been seen since the great Battle of Midgard.
Oh dear.
The Battle of Midgard. I had learned about this in school.
And he rushes forward to swing at you.
With
I-
what?
Definitely dodge.
I think you actually. Oh no. No, he definitely hits you.
Do I fall immediately? I give up.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull up your character sheet, but I'm pretty sure that hits you.
17.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He deals 13 damage.
Alright. I rebuke his attack.
Excellent rebuke.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. What's the target?
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he misses.
Oh yeah, that's a. Is that a nat 1?
Wait, can you actually see my roll?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a nat 1.
Then yeah, he misses. It doesn't even matter.
I was just looking at the total number in my chat.
Um.
I generally can't see the
Wow.
entire screen. I've got so many windows open.
Nice, Andrew.
Nice.
Wait, is that your damage?
Yeah, he takes 2 damage.
Okay. Nice.
Bow before me.
He chuckles a little
Get him,
bit.
boss.
He's like, that may have even tickled a little bit. I can't be consistent with his voice.
Oh, that tickles. Is he undead at all? No, he's not.
No.
What is his weapon?
A great sword.
Okay.
He now takes his great sword once more and swings
Wait,
at
what?
you. It's his turn, right?
Huh? He just attacked.
You just attacked.
No, that was a rebuke.
Oh, okay, then it's your turn.
No,
I thought that was your turn.
no, that was my.
I thought rebuke was just like. I'm sorry.
Flavor.
No, it's when I'm attacked. It's a
Okay.
reaction. That's a reaction. not a
That's fine. That's fine. I was confused.
rebuke. Okay, okay.
I blame Mary.
She's gone.
She's right behind me.
Oh.
Lurking. Doing nothing.
I crack my neck a little bit. I start getting hyped. And I make a melee attack against him
I elbow the guy next to me like, oh my gosh, he's about to do it. He's gonna do it.
with my. I pull out my mace, but it's a spell that I cast on the mace. and I swing at him.
Okay.
It's hanging behind. But, oh, wait, what?
Dude,
Oh,
inflict
nice.
wounds?
Yeah,
4? What?
nice.
I believe that hits him, yeah.
You believe a 24 hit? I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
And I...
Dude.
22 necrotic damage.
Really? Wow.
What is this move you just did?
Inflict wounds.
Like, what is that, though? We just inflict wounds. Isn't attacking inflict wounds?
Yeah, make a melee special. It's a melee spell attack.
So it is a spell.
Yes.
Alright, he goes from being amused to genuinely angry and excited all at the same time. Like he's thrilled to be in a fight where he's actually taken a hit. Like
Mm.
what does necrotic damage do? Do you like singe his armor?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably rot his flesh.
Necrotic damage 5e.
Like it
I think
visibly
through the armor.
Withers matter and even the soul.
yeah, so it's like it started to like
It can't
affect-
regain hit points.
it hurts him a little bit. Like you can see like his skin has like been affected by the necrotic damage and he's excited by it because he's in a battle that is clearly not as much of a pushover as he expected.
And you hear all the people from the parapets just being like, "Oh!"
And so he takes his great sword and he swings once again at
Wait,
Stutter.
okay. I won't run. He has a attack of opportunity. It's a thing here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm not going to run away.
If
He-
you allow me to go out there and then run.
Actually misses, I believe.
Yeah.
Perturbed, he quickly like grabs a small spear from his side and then he also like stabs it at you and jabs.
I definitely dodged that too. I have the foresight of seeing it.
We shall see. 17? Ooh, that just barely hits you.
Well, I have 2 life, so
And so that fells you.
wait.
Do you have something that prevents you from dying or falling?
My wisdom modifier is the number on the thing, right?
Yeah.
Can I cast my reaction again?
I think you only. I don't think so.
Well, I can do it. I mean, it's only a matter of if I have to be, conscious for it, or what happens on this.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it if you're unconscious. So he bellows at his success, and he takes his great sword, and he kind of like takes the blunt end and like hits you one more time with it.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
immediately die.
you take a death saving failure. So like fill in a little, yeah. And then he kind of bellows again and kind of laughs deep from the gut, like ha 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 ha.
So Andrew's on the ground right now.
Yeah, and he just spends the next like minute just like laughing as though he
During
just
this
had the
minute,
best
I'm
time of
running
his
to
life.
my horse. And I'm taking out my horse and I'm charging out the gate.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I want this to take longer than a minute, but that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Isn't
And
your
then-
horse like wounded, being tended to? It's the effort that counts.
He slowly like walks back to his posse, and then he kind of motions to like the kobolds, and they untie the prisoners and then like push them forward and shove them forward. And he says, "Thank you for the entertainment. Thank you for all of your loot. Good night."
At this point, I've rushed out to his body
Okay.
on my horse.
And the army slowly starts like going away of their own accord.
Foz! Foz, are you okay? I want to stabilize him.
I come rushing out with the bounty of Patience.
Do you have to do something to stabilize him?
Just like pouring them down his throat.
I have a medicine check I can make.
I've just been stuffing his wounds.
Does anyone have a healer's kit?
We need to get one.
Okay, we'll assume
I
that
have a priest's pack.
there's a healer's kit somewhere in the thing that I'm sure someone grabbed. Make whoever wants to try to stabilize him, roll a wisdom medicine check.
The turtle should probably do it.
It's a bad night for me, guys.
What was the stat again?
Yeah.
That's +5 though.
I know, I've got a
That's
good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That stabilizes him, I guess, but he's not conscious.
Fuzz!
But you do have
him up
the
in my arms.
you do have the 2 potions of healing,
You were so brave.
and
You
just so you
fought
know, the
so
way
well.
the way 5e works is if you heal someone, like if you give them any hit points, they regain consciousness.
I assume I have to be conscious for the hit dice, or save, or something.
For the hit dice, yeah, but if like Noak like force fed you a potion, you would wake up.
You
Hey,
were the greatest
I'll
among
feed him a
us.
potion. I'll do it.
Okay, Andrew, you regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
I roll that?
So young.
Yeah, and you're at 0 right now.
All right, I added a healing potion to my inventory. Should I also add a healer's kit?
Does the death save stay there?
Yeah, you have that until you, I think, arrest makes it go away.
Oh, guys. I think I remember what just happened. Where'd they go? Where'd they all go?
You scared them off, Foss. You did this.
I knew it.
You fought them off. You were so brave.
His arm will never heal from that.
Nighthill like runs out to
You
be
will
with you
scarred
guys,
forever.
and he proclaims, "My friends, you drove them back." Mary's laughing at me.
At
Thank
what
you so
cost,
much.
Nighthill?
That is true. Marketh lost an arm, and we lost a few good men tonight.
And Foz nearly died.
I thank you so much for fighting him. We got Darketh's family back. Darketh goes out and like hugs his nephews and sister, and Marketh kind of hobbles there.
What'd you say?
Bloom, bloom. Anyway, Nighthill offers you, you can spend the night in the inn free of charge, and after you get some rest, he would love to follow up with you. I guess I can speak to him. My friends, why don't you stay the night at our inn? Get some rest, tend to your wounds, and then maybe tomorrow we can seek out. We can figure out what happened and piece it all together.
Yes, Nighthill, that seems like an excellent idea.
Is the inn safe?
Us
I'm a
and
little woozy.
Cuth. We'll speak with Cuth about getting a room at the inn.
I'm glad you remembered his name.
And
Okay. And so Keth comes and he guides you to the inn, which of course is here somewhere. What was it? Right
somewhere
here?
in the square. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, over there. So I think we're gonna call it since it's kind of late, but that will be the plan. The army has left Greenest. The town has been like, it's just everything is kind of turned over and kind of messed up. People are missing a lot of their valuables, but
Shouldn't
Most
people
people
be
have
putting
made
out these fires?
the fires, there are no fires like on the buildings. It was mostly like haystacks around the building. It was made to look worse than it was. So there are no like.
Worst arsonists.
These were, yeah. These guys were terrible.
Or
And they should
whoever
feel bad.
designs these buildings deserves an award.
That's true.
This is true.
Prestigious award.
And so with that,
I'd like to be carried.
and we'll need to figure out how a long rest works.
Oh, I want to be on Nook's back.
I'll put him on my back.
Carefully.
Good job, Voz.
Oh, and I didn't give you experience for that, right?
You are a hero.
You were so brave.
You
We will
each
certainly name
gain.
this town after one of us.
You each gain
Take
50
the Thunderstaff
experience.
name.
How much?
50 experience for sending someone to step up to the challenge and fight Cyan Wrath.
We should have sent 3 people.
So we got 100 experience tonight?
Yes.
Nice. Wonder what would have happened if we hadn't done that.
Would have slaughtered everybody in this town.
Whoa.
Like he says, we'll give you these prisoners and leave if you just send one person. We said, nah, we're good. Continue the siege.
Go on. Continue.
Proceed.
That would be funny.
All right. Good times.
Alright, I'm going to end our stream. Probably.
Bye.
Let's see.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. So make sure everyone like and subscribe.
Bless you.
Make sure to also tune in to Mike's Mixer, where he'll be
Yay.
streaming Gears Tactics. I don't know how you're going to find him. Good luck. He might be the only person streaming Gears Tactics on Mixer, so that can narrow it down.
Saturday mornings. Check me out.
6 a.m. every Saturday. Oh, what a terrible time. Okay, bye everybody.